Almost there, y'all. Almost there. Last night, got all aboard the hustle bus. There's no more books in boxes. There's no more records in boxes. But we're here to talk about David because the 30-day shred is the main part of this conversation. I'm kind of just explaining my office gar hole because I'm moving and having to film in chaos. But I finished 1 Samuel today and then got into finished 1 Samuel today. It was kind of like the whole David saga that I wrapped up, and I forgot that, I've had issues with David for a while, and a lot of those issues stem from just some details inside the Bathsheba story, and I'm not going to go into that so much. But what I want to think about is how we see the rise and the fall of David as it's told in contrast with the Saul story. We see his relationship with Jonathan. We see his kindness towards people inside this, especially with Mephibosheth. Can you say that fast? Mephibosheth. But what's really going on in this story is we see what happens, or I'm seeing at least in this read, because every one of these reads is different. I've read 1 Samuel plenty of times. I love it. But what's kind of just popping into this is we see David and we see what forgiveness looks like, and we see what grace looks like, and we see him make mistakes. We see him do the things that he should not be doing. We see him honoring the idea of Saul being anointed, so him not wanting to do gnarly things to Saul because Saul was anointed, and we see David doing gnarly things and blessings and stuff still happening with David because David was anointed. We see the stuff about Absalom. This is just gonna be kind of a short video today, but David lets us see the honesty of someone who's following God and all of the bits and the pieces and the ups and the downs of that whole story. And I think that for me, what this is really about is just stepping back and seeing that in spite of every single thing we do, God's love can rest upon us when we keep our eyes on Him. And so that's my thought for the day. Quick video, probably be back with some longer stuff tomorrow as we hit 2 Samuel, where a lot of the back and forth starts happening. But that's it. What does it mean to keep our eyes focused on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith? So I'm out, and I'll be back with you tomorrow.